So instead of sweating out our stuff in a hot room or like a sauna style, we dip ourselves into a body of spring water to clean ourselves from all our. So that's kind of something similar that we have, a mikveh. They're very interesting.
And that's very connected because that's natural mineral mi- natural minerals and mineral water, so it does cleanse out your body from all that negativity.
Correct. Correct. And
But
it's true also, bro. It's true that, right, like indigenous culture in America is very tied to the land that it's on, correct? It's like the actual
that's
land.
all we're about.
That's why
Is
we're
our
so
land.
similar. Like this is one of the things about the Jewish people. You cannot remove us from the land of Israel. Like our whole religion is based on the fruits and the vegetable, the harvest season of the land.
What's up, brother?
Look at you.
Look at you.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, bro. How about you?
Good. Are you Native American?
I am half indigenous, yes.
Wow, that's awesome. From what tribe?
I am Chiricahua from Apache, and I am Nadini Nation.
That's fucking awesome, man.
Thank you, brother.
That's really cool.
You're from Israel.
I'm from Israel.
That's cool, my boy.
Yeah, man. We have a lot in common, our tribes.
Yes, well, we all come from tribes at some point.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes, so we're all similar.
I agree. That's awesome. I spent quite a bit of time with the Navajo in on the border of Arizona and Utah, in Monument Valley area, and I got to learn a lot about how similar our cultures are actually.
I feel the same way because I'm from New Mexico. I lived in New Mexico for 6 years of my life, and I live in Utah right now. So anytime I go to the powwows, it's the Navajos or the go shoot people's powwows, and you know I get to learn and I see the same thing right there.
Navajos are awesome, huh?
Oh yeah, there are cousins. The Apache and the Navajos were cousins.
Yeah. And
So
they have very
yeah,
good
they're
food
cool.
too. I love their food. They have some good
Oh
food.
yeah, they got the best, them lamb and elk tacos.
Oh yeah, the
Oh
Navajo
yeah,
tacos, bro. This is crazy good.
I'm telling you, my boy.
So tell me, bro, what do you know about my country, Israel? Do you know anything about Israel?
I know very little. I just hear from what I see from social media, so it's not reliable to your people.
Right. Do you
But
what were you saying?
continue.
No,
My
no. What
bad.
were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say I know the basic, like Jerusalem, like uh that a lot of religion stems from Jerusalem from away.
Correct.
And also with like the Quran, like modern day religions, they stem from Jerusalem, the Quran, and the Golden Tablet. So it's like modern day religion is a mix of all of them. But that's
Absolutely.
all I know.
For us in the Middle East, Israel is kind of like the motherland of all the Abrahamic religions. Like we have sort of that central figure Abraham that revolves around Jerusalem, revolves around Israel, the land of Israel. In the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Quran, and actually
You
even a
guys
few
are the
few other
chosen
religions.
people.
That's what we believe, that we're chosen to fulfill the duties of God, not chosen in a sense of like better than anybody else.
Oh no, I understand that.
Yeah. And have you ever had any interactions with like Jewish people or Israelis?
My friend was Jewish, but he was just like like I guess like just an American.
Mm,
His mother was Jewish and his father was Jewish, and that's where I learned about like I forget which one. No, it's the mom, where your mom has to be Jewish for you
correct.
to be Jewish, right?
Correct. Correct.
And I just learned uh basic shit like that. And like there's during Christmas I think there's like a certain different religion, Hanukkah or some shit.
Yes, Hanukkah.
Hanukkah, yeah. Just small shit, just like small shit what came out from that.
That's cool, man.
But he was like my Jewish homie is like a cholo. Like he hung out the Mexican I'm telling you. And he's like, like a cholo Jewish person.
But we
So,
got Mexican Jews, so there's actually like Jewish cholos, like they exist.
Yeah, he wasn't Mexican, but he was Spanish and Jewish. But
Wow.
his father his father was half Jewish, half Spanish, I believe.
Mm. And
So he is mostly
brother?
Jewish though.
What's your religion? Are you like Christian or Catholic, or are you indigenous religion?
Yeah, so I believe in spirituality from my people.
That's awesome.
So I'm not fully indigenous. My mother, she's Inuit, so she comes from Antarctica
Mm-hmm.
and Alaska, right around the border of Antarctica. And my father is this full Chiricahua Apache from the Dini Nation. So he's full American. But my mother, she's Spanish and Inuit.
Mm.
But since her family came to New Mexico, that's how they met. So it's not too complicated, but it's kind of complicated looking at both sides.
What kind of religious practices do you do?
So a lot of our spiritual practices, um, I guess it's more or less. So my bad, it's hard to get into, but
No
there's.
worries, bro.
Let me say this: there's a sacred part, right?
Yep.
Where you don't talk about because that's you. That's what you learn through this and on yourself in your own journey. And there's like, the normal stuff. Like sweat lodges. Every month we go on the sweat lodges. We sweat out all this bad energy and all
Wow.
the bad nutrients is in us, and the
Wow.
parasites. We drain this out. This simple stuff what people know, but it's very sacred to us. We don't speak upon this,
I see.
because can I tell you something?
Sure.
From what I've seen and from what we've been taught and known to us, is this road we live in is very, I guess it's not what it seems. It's very deep.
Mm.
Like say this, like a layers of a cake. There's many layers with different things in it.
Mm.
And that's what this life is. And we try to keep it that way.
Dude, that is so insightful and amazing. By the way, just to see because from everything I've learned about indigenous cultures in America, I've seen so many similarities between them and Judaism and like our like native religion to Israel that's locked to the land. And something that we do very similarly is we have a concept called a mikveh. So instead of sweating out our stuff in a hot room or like a sauna style, we dip ourselves into a body of spring water to clean ourselves from all our. So that's kind of something similar that we have a mikveh. They're very interesting.
And that's very connected because that's natural mineral natural minerals and mineral water, so it does cleanse out your body from all that negativity.
Correct. Correct. And
But
it's true also, bro. It's true that, right, like indigenous culture in America is very tied to the land that it's on, correct? It's like the actual
that's
land.
all we're about.
That's why
Is
we're
our
so
land.
similar. Like this is one of the things about the Jewish people. You cannot remove us from the land of Israel. Like our whole religion is based on the fruits and the vegetable, the harvest season of the land. You know, like that's different
And
from Christ.
nothing about anything of that is right. Nothing about Israel's right. On both sides, the good and the bad side. And you go to Palestine, there's nothing good about the good and the bad side. Because at the end of the day, what are they causing? More pain, more suffering upon each other. Because they're fighting. It's like, it's the same concept as if your family, right? Someone in your family gets in the fight with a different person. It's the same concept. Like you
Right.
guys are hurting each other. Like we could,
I know
you
that
know.
I know that in the history of it, like the indigenous people in America, there was a lot of war between each other as well. And I think I like the idea that, I mean, the circumstances are horrible, but I like the fact that today, for the most part, there's a lot of respect between indigenous culture, and you guys live peacefully for the most part amongst each
Oh,
other,
we
right?
love each other. The biggest thing, like, what I love is going to different powwows and experiencing like the different beadwork and their work and the way they dance. Like to us, it's like, oh man, it's like the most beautiful thing ever.
That's
Being able
amazing.
to like, yes, man, it's so beautiful
I
to
hope
see
I hope
that,
we
and
can
that's
have
what
that
I
one
wish
day in the
upon
mid.
everybody else.
I really hope we can have that one day in the Middle East. I want that for us as well.
Wanna know what makes that? simple conversations like this where two different people are able to have a level ground of speaking upon. Just that itself will be like, holy shit, we're not that different.
I agree.
You know, like
I
it's that
agree.
simple.
I agree absolutely. What was your name, brother?
My name is Inrai.
Inrai. I'm Tall.
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 Nice to meet you, Tall.
Brother, it was so nice to meet you. Thanks for sharing your wisdom, man. I really appreciate it.
Of course, thank you for sitting here and speaking here today.
See you, my brother. Be well. Enjoy your night. See you, man.
You too, my brother.
Bye-bye.
Much love and stay safe.
You too, bro. Man, that was one of... Look at my face. I was cheesing throughout that whole conversation. I was smiling. I don't talk about this often in my channel, but Native American and indigenous cultures in America have really shaped my path on my journey too, in spirituality and love. Not like inspired by their religion necessarily, but just the commonalities between. It's really put stuff into perspective for me of how similar we actually are, Israelites and the indigenous peoples of America, and how our struggles against colonialism and our oppressors are very, very similar actually in a lot of ways. And that was just that conversation gave me everything. Something I really recommend to everybody watching this right now, if you're part of the whole Zionistic effort and pro-Israel circles, if you ever have a chance to have a conversation with somebody who is like First Nations people or indigenous people, Native Americans, whatever, Aboriginal, it's very, very worth the time to have conversations with them, because there's a lot we can learn from them in the pro-Israel side. They have a lot of wisdom, honestly, to share about peace and how we can overcome the challenges we overcome. And I really appreciate that about them. I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you a long time. Man, these comment sections are insane. What do you mean? Literally every comment is just like making fun of Jewish people, saying some stupid shit like it was promised to them 3,000 years ago, kicked out of 109 countries, white colonizers, and then a bunch of Jews in the comment section getting triggered and calling it anti-Semitism. It's bringing me down. Okay, well here, take this. What's this? It's a white colonizer shirt from thetravelingclat.com. And here, take a matching hat. Why do you want me to wear this? Because when we laugh in their faces, it triggers them more. Like for example, my grandparents were kicked out of Baghdad, Iraq. Right. So guess what? I'm your Baghdaddy. Get it? And boom, here's a hat with a kube on it. So you're saying when they make fun of us, just wear it? Precisely. What will trigger the stupid pro-pallies more than you proudly joining the 109 club for being kicked out of 109 countries? Or are you openly embracing being a white colonizer? Or even just acknowledging that everything was promised to you 3,000 years ago? Don't run from it. Embrace it. Bet. TheTravelingClat.com. Embrace the meme, embrace the Jew hatred, and laugh in their face. TheTravelingClat.com. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.